Hello. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another. I was gonna say limbo stream, but this is not gonna be a limbo stream. After the entire debacle of like running limbo 6, failing, running limbo 6, failing, and repeating the entire process multiple times over, I decided to go and just play a fun little challenge run for today. If we go back to the main menu real quick. And we go to the recollection. Then you can see that there is a essence right here that you unlock after beating the pure white dream while having cast only one type of memory during a single adventure. I want this. So we're gonna go and do the casual bonks using our ult and only our ult. Because if we put the paranoia gem on it, this is going to make it so that we are able to just bash our way through almost anything. I know that there is manners of making it a little bit easier than that, but that's it's kind of whatever. Let's see. We do want this. This is fine as well, I suppose. I don't think we need this necessarily, but it might be worth it for the gems. We do not need that one. What I do want, however... Also, we don't need these, because we're not going to use those. Oh, wait, that means that we can add more to it. Ooh. Burn damage could be kinda nice, not gonna lie. And for those who were paying attention just now, that is the reason why I'm saying I'm not gonna go and try anything too difficult today. I am tired as hell. Oh, man. I am absolutely done. We don't need that. That's not bad, I suppose. Oh, right. Healing is not cut down in this one, so I suppose there's that. I guess that is a pretty important one. Let's put that one over there, I guess. Nah, wait. Do it this way. We do want to run this. Yeah, this should work. Let's see. Paranoia. I also could go for any of these. Like, mental corruption could be kind of nice. but we would lose out on the attack speed. And I think that attack speed Vesper is maybe one of the better builds for him when we're working with whatever the heck we're working with today. So I'm just gonna jump into a normal game because, like I said, I am pretty tired, not really in the mood to think a whole lot. We're just gonna go bonking and then we're gonna see whatever happens. That one can get dusted. That one goes on to there. This now reduces the cooldown of our baptism by 71%. And it auto-casts, which is quite significant as well, if I say so myself. This is Spot Agreed. I'm gonna do something that is maybe a little bit off, but Jesus, just look at how much damage this does. Like, also, I just realized that I am running the wrong passive, so that's gonna be a fun time. I'm running the missing health heal instead of the healing that I was hoping to use. Whoops. That's definitely not gonna bite me in the ass later on, is it? I do need to use my dashy dash. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have the shields. And that is maybe one of the bigger things that we can have right now. Oh, no. No, don't do me like this. Vengeance is so good for this build. The same for Adventure, though. I think I'm gonna go with Adventure for this one. Because getting this to further down sounds like a very, very good plan. We will definitely upgrade this, though. And then we go up. Bonk, 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 bonk. I mean, honestly, might as well. There we go. You know what? Bit risky, but you know. Good chance this is worth it. Can we not throw a delusional monster at me? Thank you. I do need to keep in mind though that my my dash is not gonna deal the same damage as it did otherwise. Like, it's not gonna deal the same damage when you're using the other passive. And I do need to keep that in mind, otherwise I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble. I'm not gonna be as bulky, but I am gonna deal a lot of damage. Memory haste. Casting this each time you attack for 5 seconds. Sure. Quality of a gem. Health. Always health on that one. I know it may sound weird, but we do need the health increase. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, I don't have the fire invincibility basically, so that's a little bit unfortunate. That means these fire stacks actually are adding up to the damage. Not ideal, but hey, you know. That's the worst thing. Then we are going to be just fine. We can go down here. What we can't do is go further down, so we're gonna miss the one thing that is below us. Unfortunate, fortunate, but that is how it is. Max health. First go to the well. Upgrade passive twice. Then we go to the Balloon of Doom. For another passive upgrade. Actually, this one I can dismantle. That does give me 40, so 1 extra in our ult. That bit more damage. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk. Ooh. Up one first. Yeah, that was work. Nice. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. So relaxing to just bonk things with a hammer. Anyway. How have you all been? I really hope that you guys are having an amazing week so far. Double Jonas. Oh my god. Spoiled. Absolutely spoiled. This is not bad. This is not bad either. This is also pretty good though, not gonna lie. That's also interesting. Restores health or grants a barrier. It's gonna do neither. That goes there, that goes there. Okay. Now we just need a trigger for this thing. Can we use this for it? Every fourth trigger and crimson explosion. That might work. Yeah, that might work. Interesting. Vengeance, hell yeah. Oh, vengeance with... Oh, vengeance and fever. Oh my god. Okay, so let's put it there. And then fever and vengeance. Okay, so now when we take damage, we deal 29 damage twice to nearby enemies, which are going to deal fire damage. Which will trigger the fever. Okay. This is gonna be a really, really weird one, but sure. If I'm right about how this works, then this is gonna be really funny. There is a chance I'm just absolutely not understanding how this works, but yeah, we will see, I suppose. What is it going to be? Ooh, dust, yes. Yes, we like dust. The dust is good. The good dust is good. It looks like it's not working, so in that case, let's put fever on there, because that does work. I know that for a fact. It actually is pretty strong, not gonna lie. Ooh, okay, okay. Memory. Upgrading this would restore 3% of my missing health and gives me more attack speed. Damn. Tempting. Not gonna lie. Very tempting. I just think that baptism is gonna be a better one. Like, it's gonna increase the on-hit damage with the fire damage, which is going to trigger the fever more. Actually, no, this is gonna trigger fever more. But as you can see, the difference between what we're doing here, but I barely have used my dash move for the shield, compared to Limbo 6, where if I don't use the dash move or like the shield, we are in an absolute hellhole. I think that everybody is able to see the difference, right? I like that I get to play it a little bit more chill today. I am planning on seeing just how long we are able to keep going. But I do have to beat Primus, otherwise it doesn't count. So maybe that I'm just gonna go and beat Primus with it and then restart our run. And then see how long we can keep that one going. Might not be Vesper though, but We will see. There's a whole bunch of ridiculous things that you can do in a normal game mode, so. At some point, you are able to basically become immune to anything. Which is quite fun. There's definitely a fun factor to it. I just hope that that using the gem slots or the essence slots over here, that works. I'm not entirely certain if that does work or not. I do like that we are getting crit chance from one of the essences though, because the fourth basic of this passive does make it a critical strike. This also makes it a critical strike. No, wait, this kills with crit chance, which means that if we are upgrading this, we are getting more crit strike damage and crit strike chance, I believe. I believe this was killed with both. No, it's just flat 20. It's only the damage that goes up. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, this is both really good together, but I don't really have any spot to put it on. It's kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. I could increase the crit damage, which is like every fourth auto attack. We are attacking at like 126, 170, yeah, almost 2 times per second. So honestly, that is quite fast. And then it deals bonus damage because of this, because of this. This is increasing the crit damage, like ridiculous. Vengeance should trigger the charcoal. I'm also a little bit confused because I could have sworn that the silver should increase the damage dealt, but apparently that's not a thing. So that's kind of sad. Let's see. I mean, I guess I'm upgrading the vengeance. Vengeance is one of the more simpler ones, but it is okay. Oh, yes. The fire area. Gotta love it. Ooh, there is some potential in the ones that we are having already. So let's go and have a look-see, shall we? Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Sure, it doesn't matter what we take because it's going to get dismantled no matter what. Upgrade time. Now, these work very well together. This one, if we upgrade it. Ooh. Nah. Ugh. Yeah, that's not ideal, huh? Okay, fair enough. We don't need the full heal. I can definitely use the dismantling though. And then the well. That doesn't sound like a very bad idea. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ow, there goes my health. Bonk, 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 bonk. Do 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 do. Bonking left, right, and center. Oh. Oh, hello. You can go into the pile of... wait, hold on. No. No. This needs to go there. This can go... here. And then this goes there. Yeah. Honestly, I really want to go and just dismantle this. But maybe after we reach the well. Sure, we're gonna go up. That's not that bad actually. But finding a perfection right there is stupidly strong. Now I legitimately feel like I might just bonk my way all the way through and not really give a fuck. I can't remember if I equipped the thing that reduces the fire damage I take, but good chance that I did. I just think it's really funny that we're doing all of this with barely anything. Like, we're legitimately just bonking things in the face. That's about all that we're doing. Like, yeah. You know, just your casual everyday bonkception. This is so good. But I can just upgrade it over time using the adventure, right? Yeah. Let's just do it this way, and then for good measure, because we do have the upgrade dust. Let's go and do a little bit of splooshing there. Ooh, the lizards. We do like a lizard, but I also like the curse. The curse map is gonna be a little bit awkward now, but sure. Really, lizard? Just gold? That's not great. This is going to show me an ambush, which is nice to know about. But if there is going to be an ambush anyway, then we will bonk our way through, I suppose. Bonk, 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 bonk. Warp space, oh god. The warp space is really fucking annoying if you're playing anything that is relying on movement. I need to walk the proper direction, and then warp space is like, you know you don't. I mean, AutoCAD Visma does not really have that problem, which is what I normally would use inside of a normal run. Because it's just chill and relaxed, walking back and forth and then seeing things die over and over. It's quite fun, not gonna lie. The presence of a powerful monster can be felt. Okay. Do you mean me? Am I the powerful monster? No, it's the spooder that goes arrow, 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 arrow. We will take that with us. Thank you very much. You know what? We have plenty of space. Let's just go for this. I will be executed when I'm below 30. Okay, sure. They call Vesper out of all possible options. Fragile. That's kind of hilarious in a way. Especially if you think about just how tanky Vesper can get if you get the right shit. Also, that was already it, because, you know, it was only a small course. Let's up this one right away. That's not a whole lot of thinking. That gives me pretty much everything that I would want right now. Could have been good on this one as well. I'm constantly pressing the emote button, by the way. I don't know. It's in the way, man. I don't know. It's on the T, which is right next to my ult, which is something that I do activate manually at the start of a floor, basically. We do have to go to Jonas now, though. Otherwise, we're gonna be running out of time. Ooh, I mean, honestly, this is not bad. But it's not ideal for what we have right now. Let's see. It would be great if I had the option to show how much damage a certain essence has done. Like, if I could see, yo, this thing has done X damage, then I know if it works or not, you know? Because I can now go for the attack speed ones. Sure, like, that's fine. But it's not ideal. Also, the accuracy ones are not bad either. I mean, not right now because it's too pricey, I would say, but this is also kind of cool, but not ideal. Casino are dealing fire damage with it. I'm pretty sure that it's not fire damage that I'm doing with the memory, because there's no memory. I mean, you know, fine. Yeah. We're gonna go bonking again. Bonk. I mean, honestly, the attack speed that we have right now, 2.6. Jeez. Okay. That shard thing would have been pretty darn effective if we would not have done done things the way that we are doing it now, huh? This is something that I could theoretically need. Because we don't have our Cruel Sun anymore. But then we go and get to the problem where I have to cast the thing. I don't know if you noticed, but we're not casting anything. Except for this. But we only have 3 slots on that, and we kind of do need all of those slots. Because, well, do we? Maybe we don't need the paranoia anymore. If we can get this low enough. Huh. Interesting. Not gonna happen though. Now watch how we're gonna get the legendary gem from this guy. Or like the special gem. Can you stop pushing me back the entire time? Oh, well, in this case it was kind of helpful, I suppose. Never mind. Oh my fucking stop. Stop pushing me back. Damn bitch. Okay, Infernus, now I've had it with you. Get your butt over here and accept your fate. Yeah, there you go. What you want to do now, huh? What you doing? Yay! He did a spinny move, and then I did a spinny with it. Yay! I mean, I should upgrade this, I feel, but that feels wrong as well. I think this is better. Okay, no luck. No gem, no essence. Thatch. All the way over there? Yeah, I think so as well. Let's go up here. I would love to go to the Jonas, but I think we don't have the like luxury of going to Jonas right now. Because we wouldn't have that much gold, and I think that's going to be a problem by the time that we are getting there. I'm not gonna lie, that fourth hit, if we do get it off, does a fuck ton of damage. Because we have this crit, with this crit modifier, with this crit modifier, with our normal basic attack damage, with this damage as extra scaling, plus the fire damage from this, and the fever that is triggering as well, like, whew, lot of damage, not gonna lie. We don't need the health, I suppose. 80% on... You know what? Fuck it. Vengeance again. Okay. Up we go. It's a lot easier if you do this without having to worry about healing reduction or shielding or... A lot easier if you can just walk and hold the button for auto attack. That's surprisingly chill. Surprisingly relaxing. Bonk, 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 bonk. Not having to worry about bosses or anything dealing like 17 quadrillion damage to you. So nice. Very nice when you're tired to just sit down, relax, throw your legs up, and then just sitting there, bonking things in the face, and seeing them die because they're taking literally 6 quadrillion damage. Well, not right now. I have had runs where I did deal so much damage that the numbers just started working out. Jan. Oh well. Bonk, 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 bonk. I do wonder though, if I get hit, do they burn? No, they don't burn. Interesting. That means that the charcoal doesn't work. That's slightly sad. I kind of hope that it would work the way that I had in mind, but it's all okay. Not the end of the world, I suppose. Talking about the end of the world, that reminds me. I started playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. A Red Rescue Team. I took the quiz. And the result was, you are a Machop! So I'm like, oh, okay, well, that sounds like a weird Pokemon to be having as a starter, but okay, sure. We will run with it, sure. Yeah, we will run with it. Absolutely. So, do you guys know by any chance what the first couple of bosses are in the game? So the first one is a Skarmory, which is doable. That's not that bad. Then you have Zapdos, then you have Moltres, and then you have, you know, Articuno. Now there's a slight little problem with having Machop as a starter Pokemon versus flying types. Pretty sure that that it's called flying types that I have a problem with. And that problem becomes even more apparent if you're thinking about who the final boss of the game is for the story mode, which is Rayquaza, which is high up in the sky, in Sky Pillar. Do you know what Sky Pillar contains? Oh yeah, that's right. A fuck ton of flying type Pokemon that all deal pretty significant numbers of damage. I was looking at it and I'm like, yeah, no, fuck. Oh, that fun was very short-lived. I can tell you that much. I was actually pretty, like, hyped about it because, you know, Machop does learn quite a lot of powerful moves. Karate Chop, for example, is high crit ratio and all that, so does pack quite a punch. If it lands, that is. I have been missing the move quite a bit. Also, you are able to just start off with low kick. Low kick does increase damage to things that are heavy, which is quite useful, if I have to say so myself, versus heavy ground types or heavy rock types, heavy steel types, etc. But I am really not looking forward to the Rayquaza dungeon, because that's going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with for me. Also, I thought, let's be smart. I know that that's a thing that we're gonna have to fight a lot of flying types. I'm going to use my brain and make it so that Pikachu is my companion. I completely forgot that there is a fight with Groudon in between the birds and Rayquaza. And that in order to actually get to Rayquaza, you need to beat the Groudon to like quell its anger and all that. So now I have a Pikachu that's going to be one-shot by an earthquake. Regardless of what I'm going to do about it. And the only thing I can do is just sit here and smile and just go, this is fine. This is not fine, ladies and gentlemen. This is everything but fine. It's absolutely the most ridiculous thing that could have happened, and it happened. I thought I was so smart picking Pikachu, because then the flying types were something that I could actually deal with. Just to pick another liability on the team pool of already liable Pokemon. So yeah, that's going to be a fun time. I also started playing Arknight Enfield. I have to say, the game is actually a lot of fun. I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I have been doing this entire day. Was kind of sitting in between, like, it's going to be a fun thing, but not like one of those things where you are like, oh my god, I am enjoying myself so much, I don't want to stop playing. But it's also not the kind of game where you go like, yeah, no, I think that I've seen enough. It honestly is actually a lot of fun. Which is shocking. I was not expecting that to be a thing. But here we are. I do have some advice from a person who has been playing the game for quite a lot. A friend of mine basically has been playing it since it came out, I believe. So I'm happy that he is there to help me out whenever I am stuck and I don't know how to F to move on, or if a banner is worth pulling on, or, you know, the entire gacha stuff. Which is always confusing if you are not that into gachas. Like, knowing which banner is worth it and which banner is not worth it is like a little bit more of a professional gacha player kind of thing. Which, I'm gonna be honest, that's definitely not me. Definitely not me. I can tell you that much. I think it is actually upgrading the thing. Yeah. I think I like upgrading Snowball here. Weirdly enough. Okay, that healed me for more than I was thinking. Yeah, we're first gonna go there. We're first gonna go and listen to a nice little story from an old person who has seen everything in the world. Yeah, that triggers all three passives. The passive and the crimson. That's nice. Not gonna lie. That is really nice. Yeah, we're gonna go down. I want chaos. Oi. This time I'm not astralizing on the shield. I'm kind of just face bashing my way through the entire stampede of things that are coming my way. As you can see, like, the damage that we're dealing is kind of absurd. We're just bonking very fast and hoping that we're surviving. Honestly, we could definitely try this build in Limbo 6, I suppose. The main problem is that I am taking damage and I'm just healing it back up with my passive and all that. I'm just not really sure if we are capable of doing that inside of Limbo 6, because the monsters are dealing a fuck ton of increased damage. And if that would be the only thing, that's so. But the main problem that we are having is that that's not the only thing. Because on top of that, they also have that red health bar, which is quite a big problem as well. Because that makes it so that the damage that we're taking does become significantly more important. And everything is able to put delusional on me, basically, because all of those bosses are able to do it for literally free. Oh my god, I hit the enemy. Let's give them delusional. Click. You're now delusional. You now think that you're a duck. Mwah. At least I'm still a good duck. Whew. That's oh, that's a rough patch, but we have 1.4K on us, so Gianna, please tell me that you have something good for me. No, okay. Still no. I guess we'll take those. Rigidity is not bad. This increases the gold that we gain with it, but that doesn't sound worth it in my opinion. Not anymore, at least. Ugh. No. Let's hope the second Jonah store has better stuff. Oh, Jonas, where are you at? Ah, there you go. On cast, on kill, yeah, we're never casting anything that does apply the aftershock, so that's not gonna help. Although it would gain us the max against bosses, so that would be able to give us more armor. Where this basically only gives us 40 against bosses. But I I would have to throw something away. I don't know what. The snowball is not even all that great, I suppose. But I can't throw any of this out either. No, I guess I have to pass on this Jonas as well. Damn. That is kinda sad. I'm not gonna lie, that is not an amazing thing. Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. Oh no, the dreams are gone. But I like dreams. Dreams are cool. Yeah, no. I started to take a little bit too much damage at the end there. Okay. Let's go for health, I guess. Rejuve is that one. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. We can't fit you in the vault. Neither can we do it for you. I mean, it is the last world, so I could go fight hunters, but I would rather not do it. Hunters are not necessarily the problem, like the hunters do not do the damage, but those puddles that they spawn, oh my god. Not really looking forward to dealing with those. Like, I can deal with Hunter 1. Hunter 1 should not be that big of a problem, but anything beyond that basically becomes a death sentence. Bong, 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 bong. I mean, this is starting to add up quite fast. Look at this. Things barely get a chance to do anything. Good God. I mean, I think I can try this in limbo runs, but I don't know how to survive those first clears in the forest though. That could be really, really difficult because if you don't run Cruel Sun, then you're gonna run into a problem, I feel. But if you don't run Cruel Sun, or if you do run Cruel Sun, then you don't get to attack this fast continuously because you have to every time you need to reapply the Cruel Sun buff. I don't know how to feel about that one, if I'm honest. I can see how this would be really effective if you get to this point in that kind of run, but just look at how many gems we have right now, or how many essences we have that are specifically tailored towards what we're doing. This one gives a ton of stats. This one scales off of those stats. This one scales off of those stats and works with our passive. This reduces this by so much that we're basically just infinitely having it active. For the duration that this is active as well, so we have the attack speed from this as well. The fever stacks off of this. Like, things are just working together so well that I don't know. That's hard to get together in a normal run, you know. 300% burn damage. That sounds good enough to me. Let's upgrade that once and then put the remainder inside of the diamond. Sure. I mean, I can tell you right now, if we would go and make this run into a loop, I most likely will fall off by the time that the monsters become too strong with the Mirage armor. Or the Mirage skin. Because by the time that they get Mirage skin, that's the moment where you don't get to... you don't get to properly play around with what you're doing anymore. I guess that I don't explain it quite that well, but whatever. I'm trying to think about Mirage skin and all that while I am fighting a boss. That's not ideal, let me tell you. Basically, what I was trying to say is every time that you are that I am hitting this thing. And it's the 4th attack. I do a shit ton of damage. But I'm pretty sure... Wait, no, this one... Oh, this is not the one that stuns. Wait. I mean, this does stun. Oh wait, this doesn't stun. What? Oh, it knocks them back. That's what it was. But yeah, no. I use the other passive normally and then it doesn't really work. But I suppose that right now we're running this with basically no stuns or crowd control whatsoever, so interesting. Not sure how to feel about that one if I'm honest. We don't need more burn damage. 300% is plenty. That's worth it. I'm not gonna go and loop this run. That's not gonna happen. Pretty sure this doesn't work, so let's dismantle that one, and then before we do anything else, we go in here. Let's get this 2 times, because we know that that just fires automatically, so might as well. None of this works. Yeah, no, that was all of the money stuff. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go and upgrade this twice. That seems quite simple, right? I also don't need this anymore. So let's upgrade it once more. Is there anything cheap in here that we can get? No. No. Yeah, that's not worth it. Let's heal, and then we're gonna go and see if we can beat Primus. Let's hope that this build actually functions. Otherwise, I am gonna be quite sad. Not gonna lie. That's... Whew. That would be a little bit of an oof. Let's skip this one as well, and then we are pausing the game for a sec because I do need to keep myself hydrated. You know, hydration is very important. Okay, hi Bramus, how you doing? I'm just gonna bonk, and then we're gonna hope that that's gonna be enough, and then, you know. I feel like every fucking anime protagonist ever. I don't like it when he goes invisible or like disappears, because then I don't get to hit him, which is bad, because that means that my healing is gone. Okay, hit me once. Thank you. Now stop hitting me for a second. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. No, wait, that's bad. No, don't. Primus. Primus, you son of a bitch. Stop hitting me for that much damage. I don't like any of this. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Can we out-heal this? We should be able to out-heal this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, no. No. I am not at a high enough HP to fucking deal with this bullshit. Tattoo. Yep, okay. That fucking sucks. It did trigger the blood drops. But you can only trigger it once every 4 seconds, and that was that. Okay. I mean, I did heal for like 19 and a half, so it's not too bad. I didn't take that much damage, honestly. I was expecting to have taken more, but hey, you know. Fine with me. This was definitely one of the fun ones. It's a sad thing that we didn't make it, though. It would have been great if we did, but oh well. Like I said, it was just gonna be a fun, casual run, just so that I did have the stream up. I'm gonna go and end the stream here. I'm gonna go and get myself ready for bed because I'm absolutely exhausted. Thank you all so much for watching. I am going to be here again tomorrow. Most likely with another casual stream if everything works out correctly. Because I do kind of want to get those last couple of essences. I am missing 2, I think. Pretty sure that I can just go and check that real quick. That shouldn't be too difficult to see. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I'm missing 2. I am missing the Thunder Tigers. And I'm missing the one where you have to only use one type of memory. I mean, both are doable. This one is just you need to have a lightning skill when you're in the Asian Guardians, Asian Gardens. Those big lightning tigers are the Thunder Tigers. So I would have to build a specific type of build for it, I suppose, but that's not the hardest thing ever. It's doable. It's a miracle that I don't have it yet, honestly. And the Pure White Dream is another one where, yeah, like I said, you only have to use one skill. This one is actually really cool, though. I already know what comes out of this one. What is locked behind it. That is a cool one, though. It's one that could provide healing. I'm pretty sure it could provide healing, but yeah. And then we have the memories. I do have all the normal memories, like all the genetic ones. But I'm missing one from Arena. I'm missing 2 from Mist, 2 from Natcha. So I do need to get those 5. Those 5 I still do need to unlock, but I'm gonna go and do that at some later point in time. For now, I just want to get these 2 and then I at least have all the essences complete. Because this one is somewhat crucial for quite a lot of builds that I could think of. It's basically an obsidian, but for crit. On crit, it does the application. Not on cast. So on crit, you are reducing your cooldown by seconds, I believe. Which is really useful for things like Mist, where you want to build high crit, or Vesper, who automatically crits on every 4th attack. You know. Or if you're just building things like Perfection. Pretty sure there's another gem that increases crit. I don't remember which one it was exactly. Was it this one? Yeah. If you're also using the Composure, then, well, there you go. If you upgrade this one real high, then for 5 seconds you can get just to 100. Which also is really good with the Essence of Crimson, because that one restores health for everybody that is hit by the explosion. So if you attack fast, have high crit, there you go. I don't know, there's a couple of others that does do things with crit. This one gives flat 20%. And then you can increase the crit chance, which is also kind of important. That's, you know, the other side of the coin, I suppose. It's a shame that we didn't find an Essence of Reflex, because that could have helped us quite a bit as well. But like I said, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go then end the stream here. I hope that I see you all in the next one. Have a nice week otherwise. And then I will see you guys next week, hopefully. And for the ones that I see tomorrow, I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.